Excellent. Yeah, you find some stuff, and you have the materials for a splint. It's gonna. You're hoping now. In order to splint it, first you're gonna need to set it. She's unconscious, but that you're hoping that she doesn't wake up and scream when it's being.
We should gag her just in case.
Yeah.
Right. Or we could just take this stuff with us and try to get out of here and splint her later.
Yeah.
True. If you continue moving her around, give me first aid rolls, everybody, to know something else.
By a quarter.
Jagged pieces of bone may cut an artery or veins or something really bad like that that's in the leg. The leg's full of all that kind of shit.
Yeah, if we move her around much more, we might sever something important. She could end up bleeding out, mate.
Mm-hmm. Or maybe never be able to walk again or something. Possibilities.
All right, then. Let's gag her.
Yeah.
How many times have I heard that before? All right, so you guys are doing your best to keep her muffled. Who is going to go through the really hard part of correctly setting a leg?
I'm glad at Mildred.
Yeah,
you're kind of a doctor.
Yes.
You're a
psychologist. Were you a psychologist or a psychiatrist?
Psychologist, unfortunately.
Well, you probably still went to med school, right?
Well, I can do first aid.
That's why I trust you. I'll pat you on the back.
You don't
can
trust
do it.
I hold her leg. I hold the leg so it's like straight. All right, go.
All right, now it's going to be a first aid at half to correctly set the bone. If you only just make it, she'll have a wonky leg to thank you for.
Can we assist?
Yes, of course. You guys can.
I've got a skill plus 10 if you want to use that.
Yeah. Okay.
First aid rolls a roll to support. Like Freddie.
I do not assist.
At least he didn't fumble this time and start kicking her leg into place. How about Rathlin?
Okay.
Rathlin, are you attempting to help out with setting the leg?
I did not make my roll.
All right. They're both wildly incompetent there, Mildred. It's all up to save this young woman's career in sprinting away from bad guys who are trying to kill her as opposed to flopping around.
I don't care about her career, but I like playing with broken things. So, yes.
Right, you incorrect, and now she's bleeding.
Oh.
All right, tourniquet.
He loves the tourniquet.
Yeah.
Well, we might want to save this gal because I have a feeling this is the person, the people that have been following you are trying to kill this gal.
She didn't have a bracelet on her, did she?
Oh.
I think she might be a thief that the assassins were told to kill. And she might have a bracelet that they were supposed to take from her, maybe?
Maybe.
So she might have a bracelet hidden somewhere.
Oh, you've searched her. If she has a bracelet,
No, I mean,
well,
not like on her. She might have it in a safe house kind of thing.
Oh, I was going to say, you haven't done a cavity search. And as far as Mildred goes, it's been too long since you've had a messy cavity search. So, Mildred, are you just going with that roll then?
Oh, I spent 1 hero point.
Oh!
Spirit.
Oh! Going for the half. Woo! Oh, wait, since she's doing that, you guys can try re-supporting.
Okay.
Yeah, it is a plus 10.
All right.
10. Oh, Wrestling right there. He's Johnny on the spot.
Yeah, I'll hold this.
Freddie is Johnny on the spot, too.
Yeah, you
They're both Johnny.
Minus 10?
No, it's minus 20.
Minus 20.
Because you don't have the plus 10 on the card anymore.
So you're back to where you were.
Yay!
All right. Well done.
Nice.
You correctly splinted. If it's possible for her to pass out a second time, she definitely did it. Freddie, as you're looking at this woman with the gag in her mouth, you're just happy it's not you with the ball gag again. Watching the amount of pain that Mildred causes this young lady makes you feel oddly aroused.
She didn't do anything. She's asleep.
So, no problem. You hear the guards are still prowling around the theater and whatnot. What do you guys wish to do?
All right,
This
we could
this
either
woman needs to
hide
be in the
or
hospital.
we could try to sneak off. What do you think?
Or
I don't know if they're
one of us
literally going to
glaring
teleport.
at Mildred
Mm.
can be a distraction, while the two of us drag her out of here.
What? You want me to get captured? Why?
No,
would-
no, no, no. Look,
Well-
all you do is you run off, you take a trump once you're safely away, hide somewhere, use it, and then the two of us, will take the girl and run off.
What about you taking your trap and running off, and I'm taking?
Oh no, I need to carry her. See,
No,
I'm the
I'm
gentleman.
stronger than you.
Yeah, but you're better at hiding.
What?
You be bait. No, you be bait.
Yeah, they said they must find the girl, so they might not really. They don't know about us. What if we just go
Oh,
out there on
dress
the
in her
stage and
clothes.
act like we're actors practicing a performance?
Do I look like an actor to you?
Or do I look like an actor? They aren't looking for us. Is the point? I think we might be able to distract them.
I think they may have seen us.
Oh,
They may have seen us dragging her away.
You hear singing from the stage.
Or if they don't.
All right. How
know.
about this then? You two stay down with her, and I'll go up there and pretend to be performing, and I'll be the distraction.
Okay.
All right.
All right, here, take this.
I
I hand you the PC House trump card. Wait, you have one, don't you?
no, I don't have any trump cards.
All right, I'll give you that one.
I can use it though.
Cool.
I can drive that trump card. All right, I'm out of here.
Right, give me a stealth roll to slip out of there and onto the stage without anybody noticing.
Do you want a stealth 20, Jason?
Oh,
Ninja.
oh.
Or would it be better for the two of us when we're doing it? I don't know.
Yeah, it might be best to hold on to that for now.
Famous last words, Mr.
That's what I was just
Bob.
thinking as I said it.
If you want me, I can give it to the other one.
Critical.
Never mind.
Right, it just shows Rasslin appear behind somebody. Now, fortunately, they are having a practice run today, and so people are in their street clothes, and so people don't act oddly to Rasslin appearing suddenly on stage. And the lady finishes singing and then gestures and sees Rasslin there, and now she's kind of gesturing to him. You see some guards like looking around suspiciously and stuff. They're kind of ignoring what's going on the stage because nothing.
I like practice gesticulating and things like that.
Oh, lady kind of hands you the script and points to the thing, and it's like it's a song type thing that you're supposed to apparently sing. She thinks you forgot your script.
I attempt to. Which one here?
Mm-hmm.
This one. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
All right.
Give me a singing roll.
Oh, this will go well. Oh.
Mookie, he sings.
I'm
right.
more of a spoken word guy.
The guards are like, Jesus Christ, this guy's horrible. That's why they practice.
Second verse, same as the first.
You continue belting it out. All the other actors are looking at you like, oh Christ. And then finally your part gets done. And three women come out carrying an umbrella, and they're like, da, 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 and one of them hands you the umbrella.
I hold it and like follow along, kind of dancing.
All right. Well, they all, when you hold it, they all grab part of the umbrella, and they're all kind of dancing around you and kind of going up and down like they're on a carousel. So it's really easy for you. You thought you had to move, but apparently just the umbrella moves. No problem. Yes, part of an actual play, Logan saw.
You guys are great. I compliment them on their performances.
Give me a seduction roll. Hey, you know, theater folk. They are a special breed.
Success.
A couple of them wink at you. Oh, I gotta come back here, you think.
Right.
Right. The one of
The guards, just seeing what they're doing.
right. You get to see what the guy looking for her looks like. It looks like these are city guards.
Mm-hmm.
And a couple of guards report back. She's not here. We have men stationed at all the exits. They're not in here. Damn! We will find her and eliminate her. Next building. They quickly go out.
I kiss the hand of one of the women that I was winking at and then disappear.
Give me a stealth roll just to be gone. Just shows the umbrella fall to the floor gently. If you can pull off an air crit, then that'll happen. No, okay.
Success.
You kiss her hand. They're like, oh, he's good on his feet. Right. One of them was making the lip thing that women do seductively, and you're like, yeah, I gotta come back here. Gotta come back. And so, right.
I head over to the hatch and knock on it a couple times, and then start to open it. All right, coast is clear, mates. Let's go.
Oh, good job. Let's go.
All right.
You guys take out the wounded girl who needs still bed rest for a while, possibly months, unless she, has some special shit happen.
All right, while Freddy is maneuvering around, I'm going to run out front and work on hailing a hansom.
Give me a new luck roll. There's no handsome cabs ever come to this neighborhood, apparently. Ever. You wish you owned a handsome cab or a flying car. Flying car would be a treat right now. You see the guards are busy searching other buildings.
Take her into the office. I'm going to go get us a hansom, all right? We got to get it out of here somewhere. How?
You're thinking a hansom cab, by the way, is not going to be large enough. It's barely big enough for three of you, and you're really crunched up like, we're super friendly. Yes, we are.
I'll get two of them. I'll get two of them.
Also, you're not sure how her leg would do in the hansom cab.
I can...
Pictures.
Do I think it would be better than dragging her through the city?
Marginally, but the flying car would work a treat.
Yeah, but that's way...
yeah, that's far away.
Well,
unless I'm going to fetch
All right, so how about this? We'll stay here. Freddy, you go get the flying car, bring it back.
Oh, this will go well.
How's that sound?
All right, fine.
If you had a ground car, you could use that, but you sold all those.
I'm better at flying cars,
right?
I'm better at flying cars anyway than ground cars.
Wow.
Yeah, don't ask me why.
No problem. Cut to you guys are okay. Nobody. The girl eventually comes around. She's like, what happened?
Oh, you got a little light-headed love. Come here, have a seat.
It was horrible. Oh,
yeah, put your feet up.
She dramatically collapses into a chair.
I start fanning her with something.
Oh, you are such a brave, strong man, she says.
Yes, I am.
She looks at Mildred and says, "Who's your friend?"
Ah.
Anyway, like,
don't worry about here, love. Just relax. Try to get your bearings straight.
No problem. You guys keep her occupied. Meanwhile, Freddy, it shows go into the White Dove and whatnot. You see some kid like throwing rocks at the side of it. It's just looks at you.
Hey. Fuck off.
Give me an intimidate roll.
Damn, I wish I was more intimidating. I'm not.
He flips you off and then leaves. Like,
Double accomplished.
Right. And shows Freddy going up steps, and it just shows like a ridiculous amount of steps, and he keeps just running up and shows a repeat of the same footage of him running up the same step. And right, you reach the flying car. You remember to open the garage door.
Yes, I'm not right.
There it is. There's the
Yeah.
flying car.
All right.
Try to psych yourself up. You know that soon millions of gold pieces of property damage will be your fault.
I mean,
You say.
well, they don't fumble it. It'll, you know,
You think that's how it works? Is just don't
I don't
fumble?
know.
No.
I'm gonna crash it probably.
Oh yeah.
All right. So yeah, flying car.
You get
Pilot
in the
flying car.
it just shows a ridiculous long buttons and levers and knobs and pull handles that twist, and you're just like looking at it.
Does anyone have any skill cards?
Oh, you can call them on your bracelet.
Yeah.
Assistant.
Help me. I'm incompetent. I lied about flying a car. I've never been in one.
Assistant what?
Assistant
that?
10.
10, yeah, yes, it is.
Okay.
I don't know if I have anything that'll help you right now, mate. Unless you want to do more damage on yourself.
You know it.
Play more damage before rolled. I don't think that's going to help, though.
You can try to support whatever he's. Oh my!
Nah, what?
Yeah.
That looks
It's
like
because of that plus 10.
car just barely managed to kick it. He goes. It just shows Freddy like.
You can do
Thank
it.
goodness for that plus 10, though.
Yeah, no.
And
At least you got a
eventually-
check in it, too.
Yeah.
Right. You hear one of the actors go, "Oh, a flying car's outside. Maybe it's a rich patron." You hear a small stampede of actors and actresses going outside. They all come out and they're standing around trying to look as noble or sexy or handsome or whatever as possible. They're all trying to look their best, just loitering in front of the theater.
They come out front. Hey, everybody. Keep it down, but I heard the agents from the big studios are meeting at the museum. If we go over there now, we might be able to rub elbows with the big agents.
The museum's been closed for weeks, one of them says.
Perhaps there's an event out front. Someone said the museum. I don't know about you, but I'm going over there.
Give me a fast talk roll. You're kind of glad you didn't choose to flee to a museum now, you're thinking.
Oh.
Oh, God, look at this guy first. He could be one of the agents. Oh, yeah, he could be an agent. They wait. Try to see.
I open the door. It's not an agent. Bloody hell. Just some tall poppy bastard. All right, everybody, we need to practice if we're going to be ready for the big show.
Give me a fast talk roll. Who is this guy? I don't know.
By
but he's-
quarter.
I don't know, but he's right. Come on, they all file back in.
Don't forget, we got to really bellow and get those voices up there.
Yes, sir. One of them says, they all go back in.
I
Right.
had a couple of them on the back as I shoo them in. Hey, you're doing a great job. All right, now when they shuffle into the theater, I'm like, all right, let's get out.
Right. Give me who's doing between the people who aren't driving the flying car, who's doing the primary strength and who's backing them up?
Freddie, yeah, you grab it.
Oh no, he's in the flying.
I'm
He's
busy.
getaway driver. He's ready and waiting and panicked.
Oh, okay.
He's hoping if he doesn't let go of the steering wheel, he won't have to roll again.
How about you, Mildred? I'll support
Yep.
you. You look pretty athletic.
Yep.
She's used to hauling dead bodies. This live one's really throwing her off.
Success.
That's when Rad gives you a +5.
Nice.
No problem. Yeah, she is used to hauling dead bodies, apparently. Jesus, she is fucking strong as shit.
All right,
She's
I'm
a
gonna
little
help
bit
get her to the car, and so Mildred will be kind of putting her into the car. I'm gonna run back in real quick to that one girl that passed out, and I was
Mhm.
fanning her.
Yes.
I give her, I'm gonna give her 20 silver. Now look, love, if anyone asks, we weren't here. You don't know anything about this, right?
Right.
And, I'll come back and visit you sometime. Maybe we'll go grab a cuppa.
Well, if you bring her, sure.
All right. I wander off.
You're thinking Australian sandwich? Oh, yes. Good deal. All right, that means being with Mildred, which is a little frightening. Anyway, and she may be your cousin. He's like, swings
All right,
and
go back to the car. All
No
right.
problem. Freddie's still refusing to let go of the steering wheel. Everybody gets loaded in the car. He's
Sweat dripping off my brow.
sweating.
Yeah.
The traffic is not
You're
good.
doing a great job, Freddie.
Stop. I'm concentrating. Don't talk.
You guys close the doors. Right. Freddie begins to take off back into the fog-filled sky. You guys head where?
I'm driving. They tell me where I'm driving.
Well, perhaps should we take a
Oh, I know what to do.
our place, or should we take us somewhere else that with some people we trust?
I think now it's kind of safe to go to our place, probably.
Are we being followed?
Quite possibly. You're busy looking ahead because there's fog.
Yeah, I'm asking them.
Flying.
Are we being followed?
Yeah, I'm looking around, seeing if we're being followed or not.
Right. Freddie's like, and all of a sudden you see some guy with a broom go, boom, boom, and he goes up and over the top. And you hear, asshole!
Oh, I made
Not anymore.
You're not sure if you're being followed, but there's some guy with a broom that fell off the back of your car, and he's going, and he's trying to get back on the broom.
Oh,
We're not being followed anymore.
yeah.
So, where are you driving up to? You're a bit nervous because the city guards of the new military that's now running things seem very keen to find this person.
Let's go home to our place.
Yeah.
Do you guys have any other contacts in this city?
I don't.
Other than Mr. Hunt, no.
So you are getting close to the open garage. This is the hardest part coming up. This is the trickiest bit.
You can do it, Freddie.
Give me a flying car at plus 10% as you're trying to carefully land it without destroying more of your building or the garage, or perhaps overshooting, or yeah, we'll see what happens. Right. Shows Freddie going. You punch through the back of the garage, and there he goes.
Great job, Freddie.
The garage roof is going, starting to sway a bit.
How much do you reckon that'll cost to fix?
It's all. I reckon it'll probably be 10,000, 20,000 silver. Right on. They'll probably have to rebuild the entire garage.
Oh, that's included in your bricking it up. So yeah, you're fine. Fine.
Yeah.
Fine.
It's okay.
Buck roll for something, would you?
Sure.
No.
Yeah, made it.
No problem. It hasn't collapsed yet. Just shows the garage going.
All right, let's.
And that begins to hail outside just a little bit.
Okay.
Wrestling thinks this is funny. It shows Freddie with he has like a hidden sponge in his hair, and it just shows water just running over him as he's standing there sweating, and his knuckles are white on the steering wheel. And you're thinking he hasn't flown as much as you had hoped he had flown.
No, I told them how much I'd won.
Oh, we are still the best of the three of us, so let's be happy about this outcome, okay?
Yeah. At least we'll go back safely, so.
Yeah.
Alright.
So
All right, let's get the gal inside.
As you're
Hey.
starting to move her, she wakes up and whispers, "Glam, Glam."
You
go
can use fucking Clem? Fuck. Okay.
How
You
does
saying
that
Clem? Clem, you saying the
Is that
barber
Clem?
shop?
Yes. Clem, the barbershop.
or glam?
Wait, you're a door? Fuck. Why did you tell? Alright.
Where do you want to go? Okay,
Alright, yeah, we'll
let's go then. Let's go.
uh
All right,
how
how are we
far
gonna
is
go there?
Clem?
Because if we go to Clem's, what are we gonna do with the car?
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Are you able to ride in handsome now? Do you feel like you're up to it?
Oh no, it's not that. It's her legs completely straight. Normally, you have to bend your legs to get into handsome.
All right.
You can
It's
sit
like a very
sideways.
close seat, and then they have these like little doors that they close right over your knees.
What if you sat sideways with a leg extended?
Not enough room. Plus, every bump of the horse will be agony.
Mm.
How far is it on foot?
Too far to take somebody. It'd be bad. But you know, fortunately, the garage hasn't collapsed
She's
under the car yet. So.
she's a Dora. Can she trump with us, or does
No, she needs
she
to
would
walk
have
the
to walk
pattern.
pattern first?
Yeah.
That's a pattern.
As Freddy sees his life spiraling out of control.
Yeah. So this is a nice practice run, eh?
Come on, Freddy, you can do it. We believe in you.
Don't worry about the garage, mate. We're about to have it rebuilt. You're just doing some
Yeah.
demo work that we're going to need to do anyway. I attempt to rally Freddy into another drive. Let's drive there.
Why did
then-
you wake up early, you fucking told us
What's that? All I heard was swearing.
They're swearing at the unconscious lady who's very badly wounded.
Alright, go in the fucking car. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
No problem. She's only partway out of the car, so you put her back in. You guys get in, and Freddie, go ahead and give me a fly roll. As he's doing that, it shows a couple of wealthy people going
Well,
by the.
Before we take off,
Mm.
if there's another vehicle you feel more comfortable driving, perhaps we could rent a vehicle
Yes,
from Mr.
but I-
Hakim.
Wait, no.
I don't think we have much time.
Hmm.
No. It's probably not there anymore. We
What?
had a motorcycle
Oh,
in the White Dove, but I don't know if it's there anymore.
I think motorcycle is a little small for the four of us.
Yeah, I had a
Yeah,
sidecar, but
Yeah.
It's probably
Motorcycle, awesome, but not when somebody's leg is in a splint.
Let's just
yeah,
go.
alright.
Freddy, come on, it will be fine.
Okay.
As I was saying, as you're getting ready to take back off, it shows two wealthy people walking along the street. One of them's like, I say, now they're wanting to give slaves the freedom to join the military in order to become citizens. And the other one looks at him and says, this city is falling to pieces. Roll,
Hey,
Freddie.
Wrestling. Can you yell down to those two and ask them if either of them know how to drive a flying car?
I
No,
don't know.
no.
It's just a scene that's going on at the same time. Just give me a roll, please.
Alright.
Stop fighting it. It's your destiny.
Ah!
Look at that.
Ah!
Oh,
Yeah, she was right. It
He
is your
goes,
destiny.
he does one of the cool swoop turns and settles down in front of Clem's.
nice.
Ah.
See?
All right.
I told
Hey,
you.
against your destiny only makes you look foolish later, Freddie.
Alright.
All right, Mildred, let's get our friend out of the back. What are you
Mhm.
going to do with the car, Freddie? I smile.
I'll drive it back.
I thought he would say the magic two word, abandon it. Just,
You need money for a handsome back?
No, I have a trump. What? Oh, give me my trump back, please.
Ah, here you go.
Thank you.
right.
I'll meet you there.
Okay.
All right.
You guys get out with the girl, take her in, and Clem's like, "Howdy, what can I do you for?
Hot towel and a shave, mate.
Where are you going back to?"
We have to help the one gal into a chair.
She slumps there. "Where are you going back to?" he says.
Kinleyville.
"Them as well?"
Yep.
He puts hot towels on everybody, including the girls. Like, right. Meanwhile, outside, I can't wait to see this. With your critical, what are you going to, or with your flying car, rather, what are you going to do now, Freddie?
I'm gonna go back and park it at the White Dove.
Excellent. No problem. Since you got crit, I'm actually not going to make you roll. You park it at the. Look at the.
I wanna can I is there room to park it outside of the garage? So if it collapses, it's not gonna destroy it. No?
Like I said, the parking here is shit. That's why you
So
have
it's the kind of thing where you pull in off the street directly into the garage.
Oh no, the garage is up on the 3rd floor. It's only made for flying cars. Or you could do a Dukes of Hazzard type jump into it if you get a big enough ramp. Though I don't recommend it. But
I'll park it there.
Flying car garage is one that
are the people downstairs still working? Or not?
Yes, of course.
I'll park the car, go downstairs and ask them, hey, do you mind when you're done just putting some supports up on the garage so it doesn't collapse?
I'd have to take a look at it, says one of them, getting his suspenders. Let's go up and take a look at it.
I'll go with them real quick.
Great. He goes, wow, yeah, this garage is pretty much trashed. It looks as though it's going to all have to be redone just to keep it from collapsing and stuff. Give me a bargain roll. He's wanting 15 gold pieces, should about cover it.
Fuck, I can have the money on me. I can get it though.
Mm-hmm. That sounds good to you. Gosh, gee.
I'm gonna pay my reroll. Fuck off. I want my chicken bargain, damn it. Yes.
Right. 2 gold pieces, you get them down to.
Alright, I'll go pop over to the bank real quick and pay you in, say, an hour. Is that alright?
Sure. We'll get started on it right after you pay. We're going to continue working on the stuff down there.
Alright.
No problem. Do you have to to get your money and then Trump back?
Yeah, pretty much.
All right, no problem. You do so, you end up paying them, then you go back and join these guys.
Cool.
Right. Meanwhile, it shows Mildred doing this long fucking struggle through the streets. Some of the beast can come over and go, "Can we help? Are you needing help?
No.
Is this North Australians? Do you want help?"
No, we are okay. Thank you.
It's a long way to the embassy.
Okay.
Several of them.
Wait,
I mean, you are.
No, what? It said Kinleyville.
Oh, sorry, Kinleyville. My bad. That'd be an odd scene there. Right, no problem. Yeah, the Kinleyville people go, "Oh my gosh, Sarah, she's back! Yay!"
You know this woman?
What?
You know her?
Of course.
Who is she?
Come with us. They bear her toward the palace. Shows like the line of travel. It's a fucking maze in it.
Was this the one where the Clems is highly fortified?
Yeah. Exactly.
I greet the usual guards.
They're like, "Hey, it's Russell and Rod."
Hey, Mike.
No
Keep
problem.
Up the good whack.
Woo. Yep, you guys get her back. They're like, "Oh, thank God she's alive." She checks where in her pocket and goes, "Damn, she didn't get it after all."
Why did you? What's that? What's up?
She was doing industrial espionage for Kinleyville. We were trying to get some very important documents from there. But unfortunately, she didn't
And who?
get them.
Who is this saying this?
This is the Claire.
Ah, Claire.
Okay.
I pull out the my portion of the documents. He is part of them. I think these are what you're referring to.
Oh, damn! It's too bad that she wasn't able to get them all. These will not be useful, but it will give us a little bit of insight. Thank you so much, Wrestling Rat.
We have the rest of them.
Oh,
I
that would be a
part. I give her my part of the.
Freddy shows up.
Hey, Wrestling.
Hi.
I had to take 2 gold out, so I hope you don't mind. From the embassy.
Oh, wait. Did you have it in your money or in his money?
The one that we got generally from the sale of the cars and all that.
Yeah, what stuff Wrestling Rat turned in, they wouldn't give to you. They're like, I'm sorry, that's
all right,
Wrestling
then I paid it for my own, and then I'll be like, you owe me 2 gold.
Rat. Cool. Yeah, they won't.
Pick up the gold.
Yeah, Kitty won't give you any of Wrestling Rad's money. She's like, stop trying to steal from Wrestling Rad, you horrible young person. He is a paragon, I tell you.
All right. Yeah. So what's going on? Sorry, I'm late. I had business to. Oh, hi.
Yeah, they were. This gal here is Sarah, and actually was doing some espionage for them. And those documents that we split up, that's what they were looking for. If you wouldn't mind giving them.
Oh yeah, there was some
remaining?
ritual something. What's all that about, Claire? As I'm rummaging through my belongings to get the stuff
Trying
out.
to find out more about how Chris works and what can be done to empower them and such, so that eventually we can begin churning out those products here.
Oh, great. Here
We've
you
had
go.
our people working on this for quite some time. Many boffins died to bring us this information.
I hand her my share.
Thank you. This makes it all worthwhile. She tells other people to have her tended to and such, and make sure she makes a full and healthy recovery. They take her away. Thank you all. You have done much to help out Kinleyville.
Great.
How's the whole
You, Freddy.
people with the magic ice armor going in the news?
The magical what?
Magic ice armor people.
Oh, she says, well, we've been having problems. We are not sure who they are because they're always fully armored, but those 30 people have been creating quite some trouble. I think they're trying to take over the government here. I think they've made a secret society.
Maybe
Do you know where they are?
No, that's why they're a secret society, Fred.
A
secret means that something that's not known by other people, she says. Darius nods. She blinks at you. But thank you again for bringing this. We're not sure how to handle that. If you can find something that will cause all of the ice armors to deactivate, that would be a huge help, or at least allow us to identify who is in them. But their numbers seem to be continuously growing.
Yeah, we'll work on it.
Very well. Thank you again.
No worries.
Do you know where Sarah was doing her espionage at? Was there a specific place?
No, we'll have to find out later. I'm actually not involved with this because I'm not very good at it. I'd have to talk to our, well, I don't want to call her our newest spy mistress because she's new to it too, but you'd have to talk to Janet.
Okay. Let's do that.
Yep, let's go see Janet.
Darius goes, hey, I don't think you're helping Janet out by calling her spy mistress. And she's like, oh, I'm not good at that sort of thing. You know, it's a secret, he says. Kind of like what I was just telling Freddie. Right, you guys head over to see Janet and stuff. She some guys are following you closely. They seem to be guards and stuff. One of them has a sheath of papers. They're also going to see Janet.
With the papers we brought.
Those exact papers, as a matter of fact. No problem. All of you, the 5 of you, show up to Janet. The guards give her the papers. They say these stalwarts here helped bring them. Like, what about Sarah? Sarah's fine. Sarah's fine. Her leg looks really, really not good, but she's being worked on. Oh, thank goodness, etc. And she goes, oh, Freddie, Mildred, wrestling.
Good to see you again, Janet.
So,
She scratches her goblin-like ears. Actually, she is kind of a goblin. Here's her picture again in case you forgot what she looks like. Oh.
Sorrel.
There's Janet.
It's a great picture.
Mm-hmm. Hide him for a bit.
Hey, Janet, did you ever get your books on horticulture yet?
Well, the library is currently, the picture is currently being worked on. I'm worried that if anybody should reveal that that picture was stolen from the city, from the school, that we could have big, big problems.
I don't follow you.
Well, from what I gathered, there was once a magic school. It was in a different dimension that was owned by the city. And then that picture was stolen from it and then shredded. And now we're back in the same place that it came from, the same city it came from, having it worked on. And I think some people might know that it's the city's property.
what people might know?
Some of the people doing the restoration, but I'm not sure who. I'm having the guards keep an eye on them, but they're not prisoners. We are doing our best.
Well, my understanding is that all of the assistants working with Mr. Fang were people that you provided.
No, Mr. Fang has his own assistants. We're
You...
providing the guards.
Ah, gotcha.
Not the guards. We don't have the expertise. We do have some people there that are watching, try to learn the skill.
Gotcha. Okay.
And
so the 5 assistants we procured were people that he actually hired.
Yes. So I'm worried that one of them, I don't think Feng will do anything, but he's making way too much money on this. And I'm sure he doesn't want the goddamn cat, the guards to arrest him and take his money away. A second. Yana, turn on your light. You're going dark. I'll be right back. Janet says, I'm new to this spying shit and I'm not good at it yet.
Hey, Janet, did you know by any chance anything about a shark bracelet?
Nope.
Just
Sharks.
asking.
Nope.
Can I, when she was talking about new to the spying stuff and describing all this, can I use my spy lore roll to determine how to minimize leaks or anything like that in this situation?
Absolutely. Bummer.
Maybe fine. Do you have any suggestions on extra precautions we should take, Janet?
As far as what? Are you doing dangerous shit?
Well, you're worried that some of the
Is Alex
assistants.
Kinley in trouble?
Well, you
No,
said
he's fine.
Oh,
you said that you're worried that the assistants know about this. So, do you have any suggestions on how we minimize any fallout? I mean, we have the warehouse they're in all equipped for them to stay there, so they should have everything they need taken care of.
they do, but they still want to leave from time to time, clear their head, walk around, get some food, things like that.
Hmm.
Plus, a big question that I've got is, okay, let's say the painting gets repaired. We're not going to know if it works or not because I don't want to try it in front of these guys, but let's say it gets as repaired as they can do it. How do we get that huge, several 100-pound, big roll of shit out of there and quickly?
Doc can do that, don't worry.
How?
He has the, the great thing.
The what?
What, did you not hear about how we rescued those 50, 60-year-old people?
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. Let's say Doc's not around because you guys disappear, reappear after a month, a
Yeah.
week, 2 months, whatever. Let's say he's not around. What then?
We'll have to think of something.
Please do.
We
She
put it in a
says.
big box and hire lots of people to carry the box.
Well, the problem is, okay, we've got our guards keeping watch on the guys to make sure that they don't talk to anybody they shouldn't and stuff like that. But as soon as the job's done, they're all going to leave. What if one of them spills the beans and we've got half an hour to make that thing go away? That's what I'm trying to plan on.
You're
Meaning
saying you want to relocate it as soon as they're done.
instantly.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, I would agree.
If you guys can think of anything for that, that would be a huge help because we don't know if it's going to work or not. I'm not wanting to try it there.
So what we should do is we'll set up some kind of contingency, so it'll be ready to go, regardless of what Doras
Perfect.
are on hand at the
Maybe
time.
you could get a bunch of decoy paintings of just random crap, roll them up, just as a precaution.
He stares at you like you're mental.
Well, I like the idea of having some decoys ready, just to create extra confusion. It's not a bad idea.
I'll see what I can do. That won't be easy. That's a
They
big
don't have to
pain.
be anything special. Just,
They don't necessarily have to be large either, because people don't know necessarily what we're working on.
or how
Just know
big
we're
it
They
is.
doing
will.
paintings.
They will if the beans are spilled, though. She says. That's what I'm worried about. Spilled beans. Because I'm guessing this is a valuable or wanted painting, and I don't want to have it repaired, release everybody into the world, and then have the guards swoop in and take it. So yes, if you can plan for that, we've still got some time, but still.
Yes.
Plus, what if somebody lets it slip before then, before it's done, and they're waiting for the word because I don't think anybody will interrupt a restoration. That would be foolish and destructive. But if they do, we only have half a dozen guards and a couple of dogs' bodies there.
Cut to Mildred interrupting the restoration.
Shows her with a flaming sword. I hate libraries.
All right. We'll have to put some thought into that. We'll see what some of the other fellas have to say. We'll come up with an idea.
Excellent.
All right. So, where was Sarah doing her espionage?
She says. She tucks away the notes. She was doing that over at the I'm going to get you the name of the building here. Near the oh, wait a minute. No, that's something else. Super scanner. Logan looks irritated. It's one of the government buildings. I love that I've got a search function for the map. That helps out. Over near the Tower of Doom.
Sounds ominous.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and also over on Hostess Hill, there's a government building there near the amphitheater, where the Alex Kinley Blood Dome is. Near the San Angeles Bank, it says. I'm not sure which of the two she got this from, though. Either Tower of Doom or the government building there.
So the Tower of Doom, or which bank was it?
The government building near the San Angeles Bank. It's near the Horsecock Clover Tavern.
I can send you the map later, Jason.
Yeah, I'm actually looking at the map, but it's so damn big I can't find anything on here.
It's on the top left.
I've
Very
got an
top
idea of how to make the map in the future to make it easier. I came up with that recently and went, oh, of course. What I'm gonna do in the future is I'll just have the districts mapped out in bubble map form, and then under it I'll list the businesses in the district, because I don't give a shit exactly what business you have to pass. It's more which district you go into.
That sounds better.
Yes.
Okay,
I
so
am
over by Hostess Hill is what we're talking about.
That's one of the areas, and then the Tower of Doom is in that is in the Lower East Side, which you guys have been to Lower East Side a few times, or at least some of the party has. The East Side is got all the shitty businesses that people don't want to live near, like paper making facilities, slaughterhouses, blacksmithing, stuff like that. And you're not sure why they pronounce it Said. Oh, and factories and such are there. Government burnyard, warehouses.
Ooh, Spatula City.
Yeah. Actually, where the painting is being restored is also in the Lower East Side. So, yeah, Spatula City. There's a lot of fun businesses around.
All right. So I'm wondering if so it's one of these blokes that was following Dr. Yang. They caught him and found a note saying, "Wait for a thief." Outside number 6 Big Fish Lane. I think they were supposed to take a bracelet from her. There's a drop point at the art museum. So it's interesting that we found this gal near the art museum.
Yeah.
We're in that neighborhood. I wonder if that's the thief they were talking about. Like she might have taken a bracelet or something that they are trying to get back.
Mhm. Yeah.
It would
Goes,
be if when she wakes up. Could you ask her if she took any bracelets or anything?
Yeah.
well, let's go and see how she's doing.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's
You
go.
guys go over to the medical place, and yes, she's conscious, but the doctor says just 5 minutes with her. And Jan's like, why? And he's like, doctors always say that. Yes. She's like, well, he is a doctor. I guess he knows what he's doing. She says, you go in. She's there. She's like kind of barely conscious. Looks like she's resting in a lot of pain. They don't have good painkillers yet.
Something on the to-do list.
So, Sarah, who are you being pursued by?
Government officials, guards. She grits out.
Was it the government building or the Tower of Doom where you got those plans?
I had to do a pickup near the art district.
You picked those up?
They were my contact.
Mm.
Did
Who's
you
your
happen
contact?
to?
His name is Diego, but I think he's dead.
Oh. Why do you think that?
They probably killed him. He stole them for me. I paid him money.
Okay.
He said he would drop it near the art district.
Did,
Do you know? Go ahead, Mildred.
do you know from where did he stole them from?
I think the government building.
Okay.
Did you or he happen to steal a bracelet of sorts as well?
No. Just the plans. The Chris Stone charging. She's gritting out her words as she's fighting the pain.
Did you encounter anyone from the Barpo family
Don't know.
or the Loopy family?
Heard of Loopy's. They government building Loopy's. They help charge Chris.
Hmm.
Okay. So the Loopies are heavily involved with the government in the research regarding charging Chris's.
Yes. You must find Paka.
Find who?
Paka.
I don't know what you're saying, love.
Paka.
I look around for a pencil.
I listen here.
Write it down.
Oh, she means Taka. That's the other one of the other information specialists she went in with, says Janet.
Is it another associate like Diego?
Oh, Taka, he's from here. He's a Dora.
Okay.
Where is he still in Gothic?
Yes, you have to find him and get him out.
Where
I
should
Where
we
did
look
you look?
first?
don't know. Maybe Tower of Doom, but be careful. The Tower of Doom, it's she passed out from pain.
I turned to Janet. What does Tucker look like?
She says, hold on. She comes back. She holds up a t-shirt that's got a guy on it going,
Okay.
Asian guy giving actually, sorry, he's doing the double peace signs. Silk screen t-shirt, good quality. You can keep that one, she says.
Thanks.
It shows him checking the size, like.
Ah, that'll look good on you, Freddy.
Yeah,
Look good with a nice jacket.
maybe in Cyberpunk.
Good.
Yeah, she says, well, that's, this was made actually back in his native place before we came here, and we managed to go back and get it, as well as some other things. He loves that T-shirt. Hopefully, it do his heart good. She puts her hand on Freddy's shoulder to see somebody else wearing him. I mean, after you rescue him, if you find him. We're going to keep our other people looking for him as well, but just keep an eye out for him.
Okay.
I don't recommend going in the Tower of Doom. It's too doomy.
Sounds like a nice place.
It sometimes explodes. They work on all of their really bad stuff there.
Mm. Yeah, it sounds like a place I'd like to avoid.
Yes. If he's there, then he's probably already dead. God, I hate losing people, she says. She pounds her fist in frustration. The girl bolts upright and goes, sorry, she says. Oh, God. She backs away from the bed. Shouldn't hit that leg. My bad. The girl passes back out.